Well, hello and welcome to this video. As you may remember, in a video a couple of videos ago, I said I was moving house, or we were moving house. I said goodbye to my old aquascape ecosystem pond. Well, here I am in the garden of our new property. It's a big garden. There's lots of potential. There'll be lots of work here. There's going to be water features, there's going to be landscaping, wildlife friendly planting. There's going to be there is a wildlife pond over there, which I need to investigate further. I'm going to probably give that a clean out and enlarge that, and have planting areas down the back. I'm going to be building a sleeper fence across here. I'll show you that a bit closer in a second. That's what this first job's going to be. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what's what. So, walking from the back of the house, this is the garden. I'm going to hopefully, well not hopefully, I will do, hopefully soon I should say, have a large aquascape ecosystem rec pond that I can put in here, a large garage. It's a nice hard standing area here, trees and shrubs that go on. And as we've got a 2-year-old Cocker Spaniel, I want to keep him out of this bottom section of the garden. So I'm going to be building across here an RSJ, vertical RSJ with sleepers in as a fence with a nice farm gate in there. These are 60-70-year-old apple trees. These used to be market gardeners, the people that lived here previous to the people we bought it off. So there's a lovely archway down here, and what I intend to do down here over time, plant more variety of fruit trees, some walnuts as well, and I want to get some raised planters, grow a lot more vegetables for us to have. As you can see, it goes on. I was out here last night. It's our first proper day here really. Lots of tidying up to be done, but it's a lot of bird song down here last night. So imagine we've got foxes down here, maybe even some badgers, but there's a lot of potential and a lot of work, which I'm looking forward to, but just my day job gets in the way. I've got to earn a living somehow. So yes, this is the new garden. Heading back to the house now. So yeah, this is going to be a bit of a playground for me over them to come in. It's going to be a couple of years, I imagine, but I'm going to document every project that I do. There's a whole water harvesting system under the deck in there, and that feeds this tank here as well. I need to look into that, see how that all works, which is great. My first job was just put a washing line up. We need that. So yes, that's the introduction. Let's get this fence built. So first things first, I've got a couple of posts up with my string line. That is going to be the line of my fence, and on the floor you can see I've circled where my posts are going. I've got a 3-meter farm gate which is going to be hung on separate 200 by 200 mil wooden posts just sat in front of the RSJ main run through there. So let's get these holes dug. I have the first 2 posts in, level against the string line, level to each other. I'm going to get that one down there. I'm going to leave the very last ones to the end, pull a line across the whole thing, but I've got to make sure between the outside or the inside edge of this one and the inside of that is 3 meters. That will mean my gate will cover those, and then my big posts will sit in front hiding those, which the hardware will be mounted on to hold the gate once it arrives. So that is all of the RSJ posts concreted in. They are obviously all in a nice straight line, as I used a string line, all leveled off, as you can hopefully see down there. So what I'm going to do now is drop the sleepers in between, except for this middle section. I'm still waiting for the gate posts and the actual gate, so that's why these holes are dug a little bit further forward. I'm going to concrete in some posts on there, but we can get the other ones in, and then we're going to cut the end ones. I'm going to hammer a couple of pieces of rebar into the ground. That's going to sort of level these posts, obviously, because it's ground gradient changes, and if I just lay them flat they'd look horrendous. So we're going to start this end and then hammer in various lengths of rebar just so I can take the top. It's going to be 5 in here, it's a metre tall, got 5 sleepers per section. On their end they're 200mm, so that's 5 of those, and the top one's just below the top of that. Measure that down and then I can work out where I need to cut and hammer my rebar depth to. Okay, that is the fence all done, all in. You can see the gradient difference here, where I've had to build it up on those pieces of steel there compared to that end. So all I've got now to do is fix the wooden posts in and the farm field gate when that arrives. Also what I'm going to do is screw from behind through the RSJ into the bottom sleepers all the way along, just in case with any rainfall over time those pieces of steel I've put in there start to drop down. So they're all holding them level at the moment, so I will screw the bottom ones in from behind. I'll show you me doing that in a bit, but for now just waiting for this gate and post to turn up. So that is the gate hung. As you can see, I've got all the hardware on. These are bolted through here, bolted through onto the posts. I will be renewing this for a longer hinge. This is the only one they had in stock, and it's going to be a little bit of a wait for the other one, but I needed this gate operational as quick as possible. Mostly keep the dog this side and me to be able to go to the other side for a reason I will show you in a minute. We've got the lever latch here, which works lovely. This is something I wanted on these, so I do like these when we're out and about walking and you see a gate like that with a lever. So the other side of the fence, I cleared this area while I had the mini excavator, all the brambles, everything here, and I planted some fruit trees. So we have a hazelnut, a pear, back right we have a cherry, and then we have a nectarine over there. So access to the gate very much needed for watering, especially at the minute we've not had any rain for a good while. Make use of the big water harvesting system that's was already here in this property when we got it. It's about 7,000 litres between 2 big tanks that gravitate I should say, down from under the decking at the house all the way down to some big tanks halfway down the garden and then onto here. I'll show you a bit more detail of that in another video, how that all works. But for now, the gate is operational. Now I did say that I would be burning this wood, as in giving it a burnt finish. The Japanese technique, I can think it's called shaosugi ban, I may have pronounced that wrong, and then give it an oil. At the moment I'm deciding what to do. My wife very much likes this natural colour, so I don't know if I'm going to be burning it yet. I'm just giving it a bit of treatment. I may burn the rear side, see how that looks, and if we like it I'll do it all over, and that'll be another video. But for now, this one's all done. So I hope you enjoyed the first video from our new property and our new garden. There can be many more projects to come. I'm building some raised planters. That'll be my next project out here on the other side behind the fence here. And like I say, if I do decide to give this a burnt technique on this wood, that will be another video as well. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.